Namaste, Ranjana. I'm back again, this time with a video focusing on strengthening, stretching and working on the mobility of the upper body, especially the shoulders and the arms. It's going to be a shorter video and I hope you'll enjoy it. Let's get started, seated in a comfortable position. We're going to do a couple of controlled articular rotations, not letting the gravity or momentum take over, just at your own preferred pace and rhythm. We're going to move our shoulders, elevating it up, retracting our shoulder blades, depressing them down and protracting our shoulder blades. So making nice big circles with our shoulders, opening them up. And if you can take your breath with it, even better. So breathing in, lifting it up and back, breathing out, down and front. Let's reverse the direction. Beautiful. Okay, let's extend our left arm out to the side. The right arm goes over the head, giving our lateral side of the body a little bit of a stretch, remembering to lift the ear away from the shoulder. So the ear is not dumping into the shoulders, the ears are lifting out, shoulders down, and the other arm inverted and lifted up towards the sky. As you're inhaling, you're going to open your chest up, breathing in. Exhaling, rotate your arm down, place the arm on top of the other. Inhale, lift up, open up, stretch the side body as you're breathing in. Breathing out, placing your hand on top of the other. Two more of this. Inhale, lifting up and lengthening, extending the fingertips up. Exhale, rotate, close your chest, hand on top of the other. One more time. Inhale, lifting up, lengthen. And exhale, closing down, back in, walking our hands back. Same thing on the other side. If your elbows don't go down to the ground, it's okay. You can push the fingertips out and keep the arms straight. But make sure your sitting bones, your knees are down on the ground. Inhaling again, lifting the arm up. Let it be. BOOPY, leave it. Leave it. Sorry guys, no, no. Shh. Now, and closing it back in. So take your breath, inhale and exhale. So you're going to be compressing and extending and stretching your frontal and back portion of your body. Two more, breathing in, lift up and lengthen. Exhale, lower down. One more time. And down, inhale, walk your hand back. Exhale, come back to the starting position. We're going to take our right arm up behind towards the scapula, place it down. If you want, you can take your other hand and pull the inner arm into the ears. Make sure your chest is out, abdomen sucked in. And we're going to stay here for a moment. Or if you can, take your hand behind and see if you can grab hold of the fingers on the other hand. You can use a tie, a belt, a scarf, a t-shirt, anything you have handy to give you that extra stretch where you're stretching your triceps, your armpit, a bit of your shoulder region as well. And stay here for as long as you wish, breathing in deep and long. Inhale, release it. Same thing on the other side. Left hand goes the palm on the scapula. Push the inner arm into your ears. The second hand goes down, reaches to the fingers. If not, use a prop to help you stretch further. Make sure you're not compensating on your lower back by pushing the chest out. So pull the abdomen in and stay here for as long as you wish. Lovely stretch you feel in your tricep region, your shoulders, your armpit region, and breathe into that stretch you created. Inhale, release, exhale, come back to your starting position. Okay, if you've got a little bit of a weight, let's use that. If not, it's fine. Let me just grab my weight. And there's my company for the practice. BOOPY, will you stop it and let me carry on? No, no, no. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Good girl. That's my baby girl. keep one of the weight on the side. Let BOOPY play with it. We'll manage with one. And coming into a tabletop position, bringing your knees below your hips, your wrist below your shoulders. Spread out the fingers. The one of the hand you're working on, we're going to lift it up. And then take any weight you have, water bottles, can of beans, anything you have handy. And then we're just going to stretch it up for as much as we can. Up and down. So you can feel this work on the tricep region you're doing. Gentle movement, not too fast, not too slow. Take your breath with you. Remember, you're sucking your abdomen in, you're protracting your shoulder blades, and just gentle movement to work on the muscles of the tricep. Breathing deep and low. Do this for as long as you feel good with it. Stop it if you wish to. Carry on again. But make sure you're going to do it on both the sides. Balancing how you feel, how your body feels. Simple, good stretch. In and out. Beautiful. So you're going to keep the weight aside. Extending our arms out. Keep the hips over the knees if you wish. Or if you can't, go slightly further up. Look up. Or if you're a beginner and not too flexible and open, you can look down. And lower your chin and chest or your forehead on the mat. So you're not tensing up any of your muscles, you're just releasing and relaxing them so they softly land towards the ground and you give them a good long stretch. Remembering all the time to breathe into the stretch you're creating. Deep long breath as you feel that stretch, nice and strong. Again, you choose to stay in the position for as long as you want. Otherwise, you're going to bend the elbows. Bring your hand into a prayer pose. Push your hips back. And we're going to stretch the tricep that we've worked on just now a little bit by going into a prayer pose. Hands behind the head, behind the neck. Keep pushing the armpit down towards the mat. Keep breathing deep and low. Again, pause the video, hold the posture for as long as you wish, and before we transition into the other posture. Going to take our arms up. If you wish, you can come into a plank or do a full push-up. If not, knees down. Remember to bring your shoulders over your wrist, and we go into a half push-up. 10 rounds, 2, and up. Remember, retraction, protraction of the shoulder blade, and engagement of your core. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So you can repeat it if you want. Stop it here if you wish, whatever your body feels it needs. Yeah, we're going to go into another posture. This is a dolphin posture, lifting your hips up. But don't bring your legs too further up towards the elbow. Take it away from you. Now, this is a little bit tricky. You can use your momentum to come into a plank, or otherwise using your core, shoulder, arm strength, lift your hands up and come into a plank. Lower the elbow down, go into a dolphin, pushing the shoulder back, tailbone up, and slowly arms up, plank. So we're just going to transition from dolphin into a plank. 3, 10 times. Lower, shoulder back, tailbone up, and plank. 5, down, and plank. So remember, you're activating all the body muscles to transition from one pose to another. Strong posture, but you're working on the shoulder joints, you're working on your bicep, working on your tricep, wrist region, and your entire arm. BOOPY, stop it. Leave it. Go to the baby. Finish my class. Out, out. Good girl, good girl. So you repeat this as long as you wish. Don't think she's gonna let me do my video in peace. Boopy, are you not gonna let me? Baby, it's a short video and I gotta turn your butt around. Show them your face. Your good looking face. Okay, that was a transition from one posture to another. However it suits you, carry on, yeah? So next, we're gonna hold a side plank. Shoulders and wrist on top of each other. You're stacking your bones. And the left hand goes over towards the ceiling. If you are new and your arms are not strong enough, you can use your knee. But remember, the hand that is on the ground is pushing away from the mat. So it's not dumping the weight into the mat. It's kind of lifting away. Boopy, take the weight here. That's good. Okay, and then if you feel you're strong enough and you can, take your leg either in front of each other or stacking it on top of each other. Gonna hold here for 10 breaths. 10. 9. Keep lifting your body up towards the ceiling, not dumping it anywhere. Leave it, Boopy. Leave it. No. Bad girl. Sweetheart. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna sit in a side plank for a moment. Then transition into a full plank. Switch sides. Do the same on the other. Again, remember, no dumping anywhere. We're going to lift our body away from the mat as much as we can. From the wrist, shoulders, your hips, arms, all lifting up for as long as you can. Come down into a full plank. Stay here for 10 counts. Switch into the other, maybe 2 to 3 times on both the sides. But make sure you're not rushing into anything. I'm doing this little bit of distraction. But try to stay in a position for as long as your body feels comfortable and good with it and feels like you've worked with it. And back into plank. Switch sides. Just to remember, you're not dumping your weight into your hand and your leg. You're lifting away from the mat, from the ground. Okay, come back into a plank. Relax. Maybe a little bit of work on the wrist would be helpful. Before you do the practice, or before you begin the practice, any kind of wrist movement, just warming it up. I didn't do it, so it feels a little bit strain on there, but try to do it before we get into the practice. Okay, a little bit of ulnar radial deviations, front and back, and a bit for your extensors and flexors. That's the wrist work, and then you can carry on with the other practices. So, and one more, I want to give it to you for the shoulders. So that was mostly for the tricep, bicep, and the arm region. For the shoulder blades, which is also critical to strengthen, we're going to be in a tabletop position. Keep the elbows straight. So we're not bending into the elbows, we're keeping the elbows straight, and just working on retracting and protracting our shoulder blades. Retracting and protracting. So feel that movement. You get that feeling of how you're moving and how does that movement make your body feel. So once you recognize that, your muscles will move as per your demand, your control. So try to get your mind-body connection as much as you can when you're doing any practice. So take your mind to how your body is working. So don't be working over here and you're thinking about something else elsewhere. Keep your mind and your body in the same place as much as possible. There she is again, Poppy. Okay, so that was retraction, protraction. Now we're going to stretch a little bit by threading the needle. Your hand under the window, drop the forehead down. You either extend the arm out in front, put the other hand down with the shoulders fixed on the ground, or you can even take the arm around to the inner thigh of the right leg and stay here for as long as you wish. Lovely stretch. Make sure your hips are square in line. You're not taking your hips with the move. And then bring the arm back to the other side. Just making sure any practice that you do, any part of your body you're working with, go gradual, go easy with it. Feel the movement, feel any sensation the practice brings to you. Just to know your body a little bit better than you did before the practice. Apologies, there was a bit of a distraction with my cat and my dog, but I guess that's how it goes sometimes. I hope you bear with me. So these were the little drills that you can do if you want to work on your shoulders and your arms. Do it repeatedly as much as you can, maybe 3 days a week in the mornings, and repeat it minimum to 3 times, 10 to 15 rounds in a row, and enjoy it. The most important thing is enjoy it and feel how you're working so that it gives you more benefit than you would know. Thank you and have a good day. See you again in another video.